What up, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube? You're throwing down with the Philly Chef.
Here's a funky introduction. Now here's a funky introduction. Now here's a funky introduction.
Today, I got a special guest with me, my sous chef, aka Baby Girl, aka the young CEO, aka the one in charge. I'm just the man that makes it happen. Tell the world your name, baby.
Hello, my name is Jayada.
This is my daughter, Jayada. So today, we're making frittatas. What? Frittatas?
Yes, frittatas.
Frittatas. So, if anybody doesn't know, frittatas are basically muffin-sized omelets. Put whatever you want in it, and it's grab and go. It's very portable. So every year for whoever's birthday, I make whatever they want for breakfast. She always asks for frittatas. So
Or
today,
birthday pancakes.
or birthday pancakes, but mostly frittatas, sometimes birthday pancakes. But today we're making frittatas. So what kind of frittatas we're making today?
We're making spinach, sausage, and I think bacon.
No bacon.
No bacon.
Alright. But spinach and sausage with some cheese. So, she's going to get this started over here. We got eggs, we got a little heavy whipping cream, and we have some sriracha. So baby, what I need you to do, put 6 eggs in the pan, in the bowl, and then a little bit of whipping cream and the sriracha, and whisk it up, get it right. But before we get this started, you know we gotta get this thing right, so let's wash our hands. You know we gotta get the hands right before this party starts.
It's like because you want your food good, but you don't want to have a mess.
No mess, no germs,
Nothing.
clean hands.
Makes it clean time and good food.
Good food. Alright. So she's gonna get this started. I'm gonna be over here with the sausage. I have some turkey sausage because we're keeping it lean but delicious. Turkey sausage, if you don't know about it, it's doesn't have a really different taste than regular sausage. It's more lean. You can tell it's turkey, but it tastes good. So I'm going to get this started over here. Now, because turkey sausage is lean, it doesn't have a lot of fat, I'm going to add just about a teaspoon of vegetable oil to the pan, just to kind of get it started so I can get the caramelization and get everything all nice and crispy.
Yeah.
Alright, thank you. That's good. Now the heavy whipping cream is going to give it a nice creamy texture. I'm going to a little sriracha. Give you a lot of sriracha. We like it spicy in our house. Alright. That's what I'm talking about. I'll whisk that up. Make sure all the yolks get broken up. Remember I said you want to whisk it vigorously, which is very fast, but keep it constrained, not all over the place, more toward the center of the bowl. Good job, good job. I think you got one more yolk that needs to be broken up.
No. No.
He's like, no, you can't get me. No.
Okay, so it's fine. There.
Alright, get a little bit of the cream right there. Make sure it all gets incorporated. What does incorporated mean?
Combined.
Combined. See? That's what I'm talking about.
If we need to do more.
This girl knows her stuff in the kitchen. She knows her way around the kitchen. She corrects me sometimes. She's like, Daddy, you know, need a little more moisture. It's a little dry, you know.
And it always works.
And she'll be like, you know, Daddy, you know, sometimes you need a little bit more spice, or Daddy kind of could hold back on the salt a little bit. She keeps me in line in the kitchen. All right, it looks good. Let me just give it the Daddy inspection. Alright, so we got 6 eggs in here. That's going to make at least a dozen frittatas, if not more. So you like 1 egg is about 2 frittatas. After you add the cream and the sriracha, it kind of expands it. So, alright, so this looks good. So we're going to set this aside and work on step 2.
Let's get step 2.
Alright, so step 2, we have our turkey sausage. Now with the turkey sausage, because it's lean, doesn't have a lot of fat, I put a teaspoon of oil in here, vegetable oil, just kind of help it along a little bit. And we're not going to need too much. Hear that? We're talking to one another right now. A little bit more than half of the turkey sausage in the pan. Put the rest in the refrigerator for later. And you just want to break it up, mash it down. Now, of course, if anything, you want to put your own little spin on it. So I have what I call my house rub. A little bit of oregano, some lemon pepper, some other spices. Now my wife always gets on me if I don't put this little label on here, because I always be, you know, making stuff, you know, and I'll just put it up in the cabinet, and when she's in the kitchen cooking, she'll be like, "Garfin, what is this?" Because, you know, I don't have a label on it, so she don't know what it is. It's a concoction that I put together. So I'm gonna add a little bit of the house rub on it, and this is a rub that I use when I'm grilling. So it just gives the sausage just a little added flavor. And remember from my first post, the sweet and savory, I'm gonna put a little bit of pancake syrup. You know, it is breakfast time, so you know, got a little sweet, got a little savory. I'm just going to get this all mixed together. Now the reason why I do the sausage first, you want to get the sausage done. I'm going to transfer it into a bowl and let it cool. Because you don't want that hot sausage mixed with the eggs and have the eggs start cooking right away. You know. So we're going to get that cooled down. Alright, so to this pan I added about a tablespoon of vegetable oil, because with the turkey sauce it doesn't have a lot of fat, it's real lean, so you can add a little bit of oil, keep it moist, let it you know, get caramelized, and just kind of give it a little assistance along the way. And I added some of my house rub. My house rub, a little chili powder, lemon pepper, oregano, you know, a little bit other stuff that you're not privy to at this point in time. But, you know, my wife always gets on me if I don't add this label to it, because I'm always, you know, putting different seasonings together for whatever I'm making. And when she's in the kitchen cooking, she'll be like, "Garfin, what's in this?" So I gotta remember what was I making at the time to let her know. And, you know, from my pilot episode, if you remember the sweet and savory, add a little bit of pancake syrup, because you know, it is breakfast time. So I got my sausage nice and brown. I'm going to transfer it to this bowl over here. And the reason why I'm doing that is because you don't want those eggs to meet a hot sausage and start cooking right away. You want to let that cooking begin once it actually joins the party in the oven. So, got my sausage in here. I'm going to pop it in the refrigerator, let it cool down. Now we're going to start on the spinach. Now with the spinach, I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of butter. Cut that. It's nice and soft already, so it's a plus to get this started. And I'm going to throw while that's melting down, I'm going to clean off my spoon. Now I have 1 red pepper. I'm going to cut one side of it off because I don't eat the whole thing. Alright. And cut it into strips. And from here, I'm going to dice it up. And the red pepper mostly is for color. You know, you got the spinach, you got the eggs. Red pepper is just going to give it a little pop of color. Now we're going to transfer that into the pan. This all mixed together. Just going to give it a few seconds to get nice and, you know, translucent, get nice and softened. Alright, now while that's working, we got our fresh spinach. We're going to put the spinach in the pan. Yes, all the spinach is going in the pan. You must not cook spinach often, because if you know, even though this looks like a big bag of spinach, once it wilts down, I'm going to have probably about that much spinach in there. So, pop this open, and dump it all in there. And I know what you're saying. That looks like a lot of spinach, chef. Trust me. I'm losing a couple. It's alright. Everybody get in the pan. And I'm going to bring my heat down just a little bit, down to about 5. Now for the amount of frittatas that we're making, I'm not going to need the whole bag really, but there's the spinach. Of course we're going to pop that in the refrigerator. Now I'm going to put the lid on the spinach so that heat, that steam wilts it all down. Alright, so that's going to cook. It's going to give it a little shake to kind of move the stuff at the bottom around. Now once this wilts down, I'm just going to simply hit it with a little cracked black pepper, a little coarse kosher salt, and that's it. You want those vegetables to kind of speak for themselves. You know, you don't really want to add a little too much to it. But every layer of this frittata has flavor. You got the eggs, which have the sriracha and the heavy cream. You have your sausage, which has the pancake syrup and the little house rub. And then you have your spinach and red peppers. And then once this gets done, we're going to put it all together. Let's see how we're looking down here. So now I'm just going to hit it with some cracked black pepper, a little kosher salt, and that's it. Like I said, you want the vegetables to kind of speak for themselves. But you want to make sure that everything is flavorful. Alright, the red peppers have a nice little char on them. You know, because so many people, you know, before you actually taste stuff, you eat stuff with your eyes. You look at it and you're like, that looks delicious. You know, so you want everything to be appealing. The red peppers got nice char, the spinach, you know, it's nice and sauteed. And so we're going to take this off of here, and it's going to join the sausage, because once again, you don't want those eggs to meet any hot food and begin the cooking process too early. I'm just going to spoon this in the bowl. We're going to get this cooled down. We got all of our components together. We're going to put it all together, build this mini frittata, and get some breakfast started. Oh, sorry. You know, we was just up here. I was teaching her a few moves. You know, I used to be a b-boy back in the day. Cardboard. Oh, okay. All right, let's get started. So we got everything ready. We're going to spray our pans. So we have just some regular muffin tins here. We got some spray. The lid stayed on today.
Yay!
So we're just going to hit it real quick. There you go. Sides. Let me see. Let's see. Like this. Hold it. Go around like that. Alright, here we go. Good job anyway, assistant. I appreciate that. I forgot I'm the assistant. I forgot I'm the assistant. She's the chef today. Alright, so we're gonna get our layers here. So we have
amazing cheese,
spinach and sausage, and we have Monterey Jack cheese here. So we're going to first start with sausage on the bottom.
let's do some. These two will be sausage on the bottom. Then we have three with spinach, and then three with cheese.
Okay.
No spinach.
Now spinach. There we go. I think that's a little bit too much. Just
kind of break it up.
Break it up. See, great minds think alike.
I follow this sometimes in the yard.
Alright. So now we're going to do a combination of the two with this.
And the cheese will go on the bottom. Okay. Then I'll do the last pan how I like it.
Okay, wait till we get the pans.
So no more cheese?
In just a second, sweetie. She eating cheese?
No.
Okay.
No cheese.
Make sure.
Just looking and admiring the cheese. You know,
Okay.
we like to admire stuff nowadays.
Admiring the cheese.
Okay, now I'm gonna do this one.
Okay. My bad. I'm sorry. I'm taking over the show. My bad. Do your thing.
I'm gonna do sausage, some spinach, with a normal sausage. And I'm gonna kind of press it down so I'm able to put the egg mixture in.
So, Chef, is there anything I can do?
No. So I'm gonna open the cheese. Well, gotta put some mixture in this one. Cheese and stuff. So let's get the cheese.
Okay.
Sprinkle just a little bit.
All right. Looking good, Chef. Looking good.
Thank you. You don't want too much cheese, but you still want a little cheese for that good gooey flavor.
Cheese.
He would put more, but you have some lactose intolerant, so can't.
Can I do this last pan, Chef? Since you did two, can I do the last one? Is that okay? All right.
Okay.
So I can put a little more cheese that way. All right.
That would be your pan.
It's gonna be my pan. All right. Let me just load the cheese up and
Now I'm gonna
I ain't
go
got
for
no
my
problem with no
mixture.
milk. And just so you know, hold on for a second. We have a measuring cup here. It's a 1/4 measuring cup, so that every pan gets equal amounts of eggs.
So that one's filled. Oh, up. Now, oven is preheating at 400. So you can pop these in and these will be good.
And so we're gonna pop them in for about 20-35 minutes.
Can you pass me the cheese, please?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you put some cheese in that one?
Yes, ma'am.
When I go fill them, like put cheese on the top.
Okay, you got it.
That one too.
Okay.
Go.
Sorry. You're moving too fast for me.
No, I'm leaving. Wait, I'm not filling. Go. So you want to make sure you can fill up how much you need. Go. Oh, yeah. Go. Oh, yeah. Those won't need any cheese, so you fill them up with cheese, as you said.
That's right, because I like cheese.
Go.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
No. No. Thank you. Add a little cheese to that one, please. I'm adding just a little cheese at the top so it gives like a nice gooey top, but you still have like cheese in the middle and stuff. So it's fine and delicious.
Okay, I'll tip it over for you.
I don't think this will be enough mixture, but we'll still
All
work
right,
with
so
this
now
a little bit.
we're going to pop these in the oven. The oven's been preheating for 400 degrees for about 25 to 35 minutes, and then you'll see our finished product. Okay.
Now we're just putting
Frittatas.
frittatas in the oven. I was thinking of a quiche. And
Frittatas in the quiche family. This doesn't have a crust to it.
I was like, no, that's not what we're making. And I thought of, hey, we're making omelets. Hey,
So
now.
pop these in there for about 25-35 minutes.
the next.
Alright, so our frittatas are looking good. Check that out. I'll set them up here. Oh, that one's jumping out. It's ready. It's ready to come out. Alright, so I know they're ready to come out when they spin all the way around, so I use a fork just to kind of loosen up the edges. So see, boom, boom. They're ready. So they come out. There we go. Look at that. It's delicious. Hot. Right out the oven. Like I say, you can make a bunch of these up, throw them in the freezer, and you have breakfast on the go.
Here's a funky introduction. Now here's a